Feeling more tired after your walks. Knees hurting, heart racing, energy draining faster than it used to. You're not imagining it. Walking too much after 70 can actually speed up aging, damage your joints, and exhaust your heart. It's not just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. And if you keep pushing through the pain, it can steal away your independence. The truth is, overwalking is silently wearing you down. Every extra step beyond your limit is like adding another stone to your shoulders. You deserve better than that. But you don't have to give up walking, you just need to walk smarter, not harder. In this video, I'll show you 6 simple, proven ways to stay active without wrecking your body. You'll learn how to protect your joints, keep your energy high, and feel young without overdoing it. Stay with me, because knowing how to move the right way could mean the difference between staying strong and facing serious health problems. Number 1, the 10,000 steps myth. Have you ever felt guilty for not hitting 10,000 steps a day? You are definitely not alone. That number is everywhere, in fitness trackers, ads, and health apps. But here is the truth. It was never based on science, especially not for older adults. It actually came from a marketing campaign in Japan back in the 1960s. A company released a pedometer called Manpo-K, which literally means 10,000 steps meter. And somehow it stuck. Not because it was right, but because it sounded catchy. Now let me tell you about Susan. She is 72 and pretty active. She saw the step goal on her watch and pushed herself hard every single day. Long walks, rain or shine. But after a few months, her knees started to ache. She felt tired all the time. Her doctor took one look at her routine and said, "Let's slow things down." For folks over 70, the sweet spot might actually be somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000 steps a day. Not 10,000. A big study from Harvard in 2019 confirmed this. They followed thousands of older women and found that mortality rates dropped significantly once people hit just 4,400 steps a day. After 7,500, the benefits pretty much leveled off. So more steps did not always mean better health. That is a big relief, right? You do not have to exhaust yourself to stay healthy. The real goal is to keep moving, just a little here, a little there. Try using a pedometer or a basic fitness tracker. Look at how much you move in a day. Then build from there. A walk around the block, stretching during TV breaks, even gardening or dancing a little. It all counts. Remember, quality movement matters more than chasing a number. And it is not about doing it all at once either. Spread it out through your day. A few steps here and there really add up. So if you have been stressing about that 10,000 number, you can let it go. Your body knows what it needs. Listen to it. Move in ways that feel good and sustainable. That is how you stay strong, not by hitting an old marketing slogan. Number 2, protecting joints by cross-training. If you're walking every day for exercise, that's great. But if your knees, hips, or lower back are starting to feel sore, it might be time to switch things up a bit. See, even though walking is low impact, doing the same motion on hard pavement over and over can slowly wear down your joints. It's not about walking less, it's about giving your body more variety. Take James, for example. He's 75 and used to walk every morning around his neighborhood. After a while, though, he started noticing some stiffness in his knees and lower back. Instead of pushing through the pain, he signed up for a water aerobics class at his local YMCA. He didn't stop walking completely, but he replaced a few of his weekly walks with the pool workouts. Just a month later, that constant joint pain started to fade. He felt lighter, stronger, and more stable on his feet. This is what cross-training is all about. By mixing in different types of movement, like swimming, chair yoga, or even a recumbent bike, you give certain parts of your body a break while still staying active. These gentler activities are easier on your joints, but still build strength and help your balance. You do not have to join a gym to start. Even seated stretches or gentle home exercises a few times a week can make a real difference. Aim for 2 to 3 days of cross-training on top of your regular routine. It does not need to be intense, just consistent. There is science behind this too. When you move your body in different ways, you avoid putting pressure in the same joints every day. That helps reduce inflammation, improve muscle balance, and protect your knees, hips, and spine over time. Plus, by keeping those support muscles strong, you are also lowering your risk of falls. So if you love walking, Keep walking. Just add in some variety to protect your joints and stay moving longer. Your body will thank you for it. Number 3, heart-healthy alternatives. Walking is wonderful for your heart, no doubt about it. But if you're doing long, tiring walks every day, especially if you have heart conditions or get easily winded, it might actually be a little too much. The good news is you do not need to push through long sessions to stay healthy. In fact, shorter, varied movements might be even better for your heart and your energy levels. Take Elaine, for example. She's 77 and used to go for one long walk every morning. But after a few weeks, she noticed she was getting tired more quickly and her knees were aching. Her doctor suggested something different. Instead of one long walk, she started doing 3 shorter activities throughout her day. 10 minutes of light dancing in the morning, some gentle gardening after lunch, and in the evening climbing stairs at her own pace just 1 or 2 times. Nothing intense, just enough to get her moving. Her next checkup. Her endurance had improved, her blood pressure was more stable, and her cardiologist was thrilled. This is what experts now call movement snacks. They are small bursts of activity, like walking around the house every hour, doing gentle stretches while watching TV, or dancing to just 2 songs. It all counts, and it can add up to better heart health without the strain. According to the American Heart Association, the goal is at least 150 minutes of moderate activity each week. But here's the key. It does not all have to come from walking, and it definitely does not have to be done all at once. Moving in a way that feels good for your body is what matters most. So if walking feels like too much today, try watering the plants, taking a slow lap around the living room, or even marching your feet while sitting in a chair. It all supports circulation, keeps your heart strong, and helps with digestion and mood too. So give yourself permission to move differently. You are not falling behind or fun. You are finding what works for your body now. And that's how we build a healthy heart for the long run. Number 4, balance and stability are more important than distance. When we think about staying healthy in our 70s and beyond, a lot of us immediately think of walking more steps, going longer distances, or keeping up a daily walking habit. And yes, walking is great for the heart, for blood pressure, and even for mood. But here's something we often overlook: balance. Because after the age of 70, one of the biggest dangers we face isn't high blood pressure or cholesterol, it's falling. Falls can change everything. A single fall can lead to a fracture, hospital stay, or even a loss of independence. And the thing is, walking more doesn't always protect you from that. It improves your endurance, but it doesn't directly help your balance. Let me tell you about Clara. She's 78 and used to walk around her neighborhood every single morning. She was active, consistent, and determined. But even with that routine, she fell twice. Nothing major, thankfully, but enough to shake her confidence. Her doctor suggested adding balance exercises. So she started simple. Every morning she stood on one leg while brushing her teeth. She added some heel-to-toe walks down the hallway. Eventually, she joined a Tai Chi group at her local community center. That was a year ago, and she hasn't had a single fall since. Science backs her up. Research shows that specific balance exercises, it can reduce your fall risk by up to 40%. That is huge, and yet many of us don't include any of that in our daily routine. The good news is it doesn't take long. You do not need a gym. You don't need special equipment. Just a few minutes a day right at home. Stand on one foot while doing the dishes, walk in a straight line, heel to toe, down the hallway and back. These tiny habits train your brain and muscles to work together, improving coordination and reaction time. So if you're already walking daily, that's great. Keep it up. But remember, for fall prevention, balance is key. Strengthen your stability a little each day, because staying on your feet safely is more important than how far you can go. Number 5, the energy trap, how overwalking can drain you. You might think walking more always means getting healthier, right? But here's the thing, too much of a good thing can sometimes backfire, especially as we get older. Take George, for example. He's 80, sharp as a tack, but every afternoon he'd hit a wall. He thought it was just aging catching up. Turns out he was overdoing it on his daily walks. Once he cut back and gave his body more time to rest, everything shifted. His energy came back, his mood lifted. He felt clearer, more himself. See, as we age, our bodies change. We do not recover the way we used to. Walking is wonderful for heart health, balance, and digestion. But if you push past your limits every day, it can do the opposite. It can wear you down, make you feel foggy, even affect your sleep. When you overwalk or overexercise, your body produces more cortisol. That's the stress hormone. That can lower your immunity, cause inflammation, and even speed up the aging process at a cellular level. So that constant fatigue you feel. It may not be your age, it might be your body asking for a break. That's why it is so important to listen to your body. Not every day has to be high energy. On slower days, try something lighter, some gentle stretching, deep breathing, or even seated Tai Chi. These kinds of movement still support your joints, circulation, and mental clarity without draining your energy. Movement should lift you up, not wear you out. Feeling tired after exercise should feel satisfying, not defeating. So next time you feel wiped out, do not just push through it. Pause, adjust, and know that resting when you need to is not being lazy, it is being smart. A balanced routine gives your body time to heal, recharge, and thrive. And that is how you keep going strong, not just today, but for the long run. Number 6, the daily movement mix routine. Let's talk about something simple, powerful, and honestly kind of fun. It is called the movement mix. And it is not about pushing yourself to the limit or doing anything extreme. It is about creating a balanced routine that helps you stay strong, steady, and full of energy without feeling worn out. Think of Maria. She is 76 and she moves every day, but in a gentle, smart way. On Mondays, she takes a 20-minute walk. Tuesdays, she does chair yoga. Wednesdays, she combines walking through the grocery store with a few light weights when she gets home. Thursday, that is her rest day. Then Friday, she focuses on balance exercises. Saturday, she swims. And Sunday, she stretches and takes a slow stroll with her family. Nothing intense, nothing complicated. But together, it keeps her body active, her mind clear, and her joints happy. Here is the thing. Movement is not just about exercise. It is about staying mobile, keeping your digestion working well, helping your heart, supporting your brain, even reducing inflammation over time. And according to the National Institute on Aging, the ideal mix includes 4 key types of movement: endurance, strength, balance, and flexibility. That might sound like a lot, but it can actually be super simple. Walking counts as endurance. Lifting a couple of cans in the kitchen. That is strength. Standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. That is balance. Gentle stretches in the morning or before bed. That is flexibility. You do not need to do all of them every day. Just a little of each and over the course of a week can make a real difference. Even 10 minutes a day helps. And on the days your body says rest, listen to it. Rest is part of the mix too. The goal is not to be perfect. It is to stay consistent, to keep your body moving in a way that feels good, supports your independence, and helps you enjoy the things you love. So take a look at Maria's routine and think, what would your movement mix look like? Maybe it is dancing in the kitchen, gardening, or walking the dog. Whatever it is, make it yours. Keep it light, keep it balanced, and let it work for you. If you've ever felt more tired after a long walk than refreshed, give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got more videos to help you stay strong, safe, and energized after 70. We've busted the 10,000 steps myth, shared smart alternatives, and build a balanced weekly plan to protect your joints, heart, and energy. The truth is, there's no magic number of steps that fits everyone. Especially as we age, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what works for your body. Gentle movement, strength training, balance work, and rest days all matter just as much as walking, maybe even more. Getting older doesn't mean slowing down, it means moving smarter. You deserve to feel strong, steady, and full of life. You deserve a plan that keeps up with you, not the other way around. And now you've got one. Which of these tips will you try this week? Comment below with the number 1 through 6, and let's inspire each other. Don't forget to share this with a friend who's overwalking too much. Sometimes, a little less can do a whole lot more. And hey, if you're ready for more, We've got you covered. Watch next. 5 foods that can actually make you feel older. It's packed with surprising info that could make your next grocery trip a game changer. Subscribe now for weekly health wisdom that works. Simple tips, real results, and no nonsense. You've got this.